Get your free copy of the complete tutorial at www.teachucomp.com/free.
While you will most commonly use the Gantt chart view of your project file, it is important to note that there are several views of your project file that are available. You can also customize these project views so that you can print and share them with others who need to know your project information. In this chapter, we will examine some of the basics of using project views and reports to share project data. In this lesson, we will examine formatting options for the Gantt chart view, as that view is the most commonly used when dealing with project management. First, you need to be aware of the fact that your formatting will only be applied to whatever you select within the view. For example, if you want to edit the color of a particular bar within the chart, you can click into the row of that task in the Gantt chart to select it. As another example, if you wanted to change the color of text used in a cell within the table view, you need to select the cell or cells to format first. If you wish to select all cells in a project view, you can click the small gray square that appears in the upper left corner of the Gantt chart view to select everything in the view. Using this technique can make large universal formatting changes easier to apply. Once you have your selection made, you can then use the buttons that are found within the Format tab of the Gantt Chart Tools Contextual tab within the ribbon to apply formatting changes to the selection. In this lesson, we will discuss some of the formatting options found within this tab in the ribbon. To format the text within your selection, you can click the Text Styles button in the Format button group on this tab to open the Text Styles dialog box. In this dialog box, you can choose which chart elements you wish to apply the desired text style to by making a choice from the Items to Change drop-down. You can then set the font, font style, size, color, background pattern, and apply an underline or strike through as desired. You should see a sample shown in the sample box once you've made your choice. At that point, simply click the OK button to finish formatting the text. Now, if you wish to change the display of the grid lines that are shown in your view, you can do that by clicking the Grid Lines button that appears in the Format group on the Format tab of the Gantt Chart Tools Contextual tab with the ribbon, and then choose the Grid Lines command. That'll open the Grid Lines dialog box, and here you can select the type of grid line to change from the listing of grid lines shown in the Line to Change area. To the right of that, you can then use the Type and Color drop-downs in the Normal section to set the desired appearance of the chosen grid line. For some choices, you can set an interval from the At Interval section and then use the Type and Color drop-downs to set the appearance of grid lines in an interval pattern for your selected grid line element. Once you've set the display of the grid lines as desired, you can then click the OK button to apply them. You can change the layout of tasks within the timescale section of the Gantt chart view by clicking the Layout button in the Format button group. In the Layout dialog box that then appears, you select the desired linking style to use between tasks from the option shown in the Links section. In the Bars section, you can then apply the desired date format to display next to bars by choosing one from the Date Format dropdown. You can then select the desired height of the taskbars from the Bar Height dropdown. If you always want to roll up Gantt bars in a chart for tasks that contain phases, you can check the Always Roll Up Gantt Bars checkbox. If that is checked, then you can check the Hide Roll-Up Bars when Summary Expanded checkbox option to hide the roll-up bars when the subtasks within a phase are displayed. To round bars to display whole days, ensure that the Round Bars to Display Whole Days checkbox is checked. To show splits in taskbars, check the Show Split Bar Splits checkbox. To enable the display of drawn objects, such as circles and squares, within your project file, ensure that the Show Drawing checkbox is checked. Once you have the desired options selected, click the OK button to apply them.
Like what you see? Pick up your free copy of the complete tutorial at www.teachucomp.com/free.